Hello everyone, welcome to Moon Tarot. My name is Lauren. Today we're going to be doing a Are They Thinking About Me reading. And we'll also be including a pendulum, so if you have a yes or no question that you want to ask, then you can go ahead and think about it, and then we'll see what it says at the end. So before we get started, I do want to say that I am providing personal readings, which you can find in the box below. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. So we have Pile 1, which is the aquamarine, Pile 2, which is our pendulum here, and then Pile 3, which is selenite. So go ahead and take a minute to think about what pile you want to pick, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so if you picked Pile 1, which is the aquamarine here, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to shuffle on camera because it's relaxing to me and to viewers as well. So, do they still think about you? Okie dokie, okay. So, we've got quite a few tarot cards here. Let's go with the first one, which we have, which is, I'm reading it in reverse. So, you have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And then you have the Seven of Wands in reverse. I'm flipping them upside down so you can see what it looks like. And then you have the Five of Pentacles. Okay. And, Ten of Swords. And then Judgment. Okay. So these are your cards. I don't know if you can see them, but, yep. And then I have oracle cards here for you as well. So, that one flew out. Okay. And then you have Sulis, Goddess Sulis, Bodies of Water. So I'm going to take a minute and write all this down. I like to write it down because it helps me kind of process the cards. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so I've written down my thoughts, and I think this spread, I think, is telling me a lot about your background in your relationship, and why you broke up. And I think a lot of it, if we start with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, I think a lot of it has to do with broken promises. There's a lot of finances that are mentioned here, first of all, with the Pentacles, and then the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. And I think this person was maybe financially well off to be at the beginning of your relationship, and then maybe because of the pandemic they lost their job, and then they couldn't, provide you the many things that were promised. There could also just be like other broken promises that maybe aren't related to finances. But yeah, I think that may have been the reason why it started to go downhill. And I think also, maybe because they lost their job, or maybe because they were having some sort of issues, because there's definitely issues on the other person's part. Failure, in a sense. And I think because of it, they made you feel small. This Seven of Wands in reverse is just, it's all about embarrassment, and just putting people down. And I think that was you. I think you were being put down by this other person. And so yeah, that's why you guys aren't together anymore. But then moving on to the Five of Pentacles. it's clear that there's separation in the relationship. This is kind of like the staple card that tells me you are no longer with this person. And I think what's really interesting about the graphics, I'm not sure if you can see it, but I think this is you right here. You are moving forward, trudging forward. You were able to keep going. And this person, I think, is still disabled in a sense, and maybe feels stuck and is focusing on themselves, focusing on them, and it's always been about them, and that's why you're not together anymore. And I think that kind of, to answer the question, do they still think about you? I think sometimes, but I think they're so self-centered that they're more so focused on making themselves better to spite you, not to get back with you. I think it's to make you feel even shittier than they had made you felt when you were in the relationship. So, yeah, that's what I'm taking from this. And then, the Ten of Swords is just this person is miserable. They're miserable. And maybe it's because they're miserable without you, maybe because you did everything for them, maybe you babied them. And you're not there anymore to take care of them. You're not there to deal with their crap. So they don't know what to do anymore. And maybe this whole broken promises thing is maybe you took so well care of them, or such good care of them that they felt insecure and they felt like they had to make it up to you in some way, but they couldn't. And they wouldn't, So that's what I get from that. And I think if anything, if you were angry at them, I think just let it go. Karma will do its job. This person will eventually learn how to not be so miserable. To be quite frank, how to not be so miserable. I think you are light. You are powerful. You are independent, and this person is not. And maybe you feel guilty because you left. But you don't need to feel guilty. You don't. I'm looking at Sulis, our goddess card. It's the Bodies of Water card. It says, spend time near water such as a lake, river, or the ocean to recharge your batteries. Very specific, but maybe it's specific to your situation. Maybe they promised to take you on vacation somewhere where there was water, maybe a beach. And maybe you just didn't end up going because you broke up, or you're no longer talking to them. This is a sign that you should just go anyway. Treat yourself. Buy a plane ticket. Go on vacation. Be safe, though, because we are in a pandemic, so. But, yeah. Okay. And yes or no question for the pandemic, or for the pendulum. We in a panty love. Pendulum question, yes or no? It says no. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope this was at least helpful. Comment down below if you have any thoughts or if this resonated with you at all. I'd really love to hear it. So, bye-bye. Hello, group 2. So if you picked the pendulum, then this is for you. Let's see what we have. Got the 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. These are the same 2 that appeared for the last group. Strength. Queen of Wands. Okay, whoever you are, you're a bad bitch. 3 of Swords and 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm going to write down what I've shuffled here, because it helps me form sentences that actually are coherent. Otherwise, I'm just kind of word vomiting, and no one likes that. So I'll be back in just a minute. So I finished writing down everything, and so yeah, let's get started. So you have the same 2 that appeared for the last group, except theirs came out in a different order, and I think that this person, obviously you 2 are separated. That's what this means. And you are no longer with them. And, you know, they've made lots of broken promises, and that's why you guys are not together anymore. I think that they are thinking about you. I think that they're very miserable about you. You know, you have the Three of Swords here. And I think that they're going to try and win you back somehow with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I think this person, I feel like they're going to try and deceive you into getting you back somehow. And I think this is you, first of all. You may be a Leo. You may also be a fire sign of some sort. So I think this is definitely you. I'm sorry, I kind of zone out sometimes because I get messages. I feel like cliche saying that, but it's like I'm getting, like, I don't know, messages. That's the best way to put it. But yeah, I think you're definitely a bad bitch. Like, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Like, it doesn't even matter what this person thinks or feels. Like, you... everyone wishes they were you. I think this person wishes they were you. I don't know. But... yeah, I think that they're actually going to try and reach out to you and communicate to you in some degree to try and win you back. And you're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to decide whether this person is good for you or not. And do you want to be with this person? Did this person make you happy? It's clear to me that this relationship seems like a selfish gain on their part and not on your part. And I can just start off by saying, you know, like I said, you're a bad bitch. You do not need them at all. They need you more than you need them, and that is not a reason to get back together with them, in my not so humble opinion. So yeah, that's what I think. Let's pull a goddess card, goddess oracle card. I love these cards. They're so comforting to me. All of them are bad bitches. I'll just tell you that. Everyone is a bad bitch. Even if you just don't know it yet. Ooh. Okay. That one came out. You have Mott, which is fairness. The quote for Mott is, "The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner." So I think you're smart. I mean, obviously, but I think that you're smart, and I think you'll make a decision that will be fair. You know, not just benefits one person over the next. Like, it will be fair, it will be just. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. So if you had a question that was yes or no, then we'll do the pendulum. So we have a no. That's what I've got there. So if this resonated with you at all, like, please leave a message on the comments or like this video. Let me know how you feel. I am doing personal readings, so if that's something that is interesting to you, then you can go ahead and click the link in my bio. Thank you. Hi, Group 3. So if you picked the Selenite, then this message is for you. Okay, we've got the World. We've got the Lovers. Ooh. We've got the Hierophant. And Three of Wands in reverse. We've got the Six of Swords in reverse. And we've got Strength in reverse. So these are your cards. I'm going to take a moment to write down what you have. It helps me make coherent sentences so it's not word vomit and it makes no sense. So just give me a second. Okay, so this is a really interesting set. I think it's a little more on the positive side in comparison to the first two groups, which is nice. I think whatever you had was sort of amicable split. I think you maybe met this person like abroad or while traveling, and maybe because of the pandemic you had to come home or something happened where you're not with this person anymore, but you felt this like super just amazing, fruitful connection that you had with this person. They could be a Gemini, a Taurus, or a Leo. It's kind of what I'm getting off the bat. I think this person really wants you back in their life, and is maybe a little protective of you, and doesn't feel comfortable that you're not with them anymore. And I think maybe is trying to give you bad advice, maybe telling you, oh, drop everything, and live with me. But I think honestly, it would limit opportunities for you, career opportunities, I don't know, just, things that will allow you to grow, to allow you to feel or experience life to the fullest. And dropping everything to be with this person, unless you know that they're the one and you have been with them for so long that you know this person is for you, then maybe. But to me, I'm getting kind of like a new relationship in this scenario. And yeah, I mean, we've got the Six of Swords in reverse, which is kind of just emphasizing moving, and it's clear that you're not with this person anymore. That's kind of just an emphasis on that. Strength in reversed. Yeah, I don't know. I think that this person is just not worth dropping everything for. And you may feel in your deepest heart that they are. I mean, maybe since this is are they thinking about me spread, maybe they haven't reached out to you yet. And this is what they're thinking of reaching out to you, and they want you to come be with them. They miss you so much, but, life happens, and you can't be with this person, I definitely think that this person is not someone that you could, give up completely. Like, I think this person is a good person at heart, and you should still be friends if you wanted to. You could still be friends if you wanted to, but I think I would just be careful and diligent when making a decision, to be with them. If you, just be careful. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. It's a little bit of a warning for you of if they reach out to you and try and convince you, what you need, but nobody knows what you need but yourself. Just try to remember that. So we're going to pull a goddess card, and see what comes up. Do they still think about you? Oh, we have 2 cards, okay. Yeah, you got Bridget, which is don't back down. The quote is, stand up for what you believe is right. There you go, stand up for yourself. Point blank. If this person reaches out to you and tries to convince you to move in with them or whatever, like, you know what is best for you. You know, and you have the ability to let people what you know, or tell people what you know. And then you also have Butterfly Maiden, which is transformation. You're experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. So I think this is kind of an emphasis on the distance that you have with this person is necessary. It's necessary. I'll say it again. It's necessary. Okay? Everything happens for a reason. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting here. You can ask your yes or no question, because we'll do the pendulum now. Question answer is yes. So if this resonated at all with you, please leave a comment and give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.